This tutorial will guide you through the steps of entering and submitting your final grades in CUNYfirst for CUNY SPS courses. Before you get started, you need to be able to log into CUNYfirst, and your final grades for the semester should be ready to be entered. Go to the CUNYfirst login page at home.cunyfirst.cuny.edu. If this is the first time you're using CUNYfirst, you have to claim your account by clicking on New User and following the prompts. Returning users can type in their username and password. You may wind up using this username and password once a semester, so you might want to write down your login info and keep it in a safe place. On this screen, you can also recover your password or change it. For technical assistance with CUNYfirst, please contact your local college's IT help desk. For SPS faculty, the contact information is helpdesk@sps.cuny.edu, or you can call them at 646-664-8592. Once you've logged in, click on Faculty Center on the CUNYfirst menu on the top left of the home page. This will take you directly to your schedule. If for some reason you don't see Faculty Center in the menu, click on HR/Campus Solutions and then on Self-Service. Once you're on the Self-Service page, you'll see the Faculty Center on the bottom of your screen. Go to My Schedule. Check that the current semester is the one displayed. If not, click on Change Term and select the correct semester. If you teach at more than one CUNY college, make sure the correct college is selected. In your course list for each class, you'll see an icon for the class roster and one for the grade roster. If it's the end of the semester and you don't see the grade roster icon, contact the registrar. Click on the grade roster icon. On the grade roster screen, you'll see all of your students listed. If you have more than 20 students in your class, scroll down and click on View All. Scroll back up to the top and make sure that the grade roster type is set to Final Grade. The grade roster action approval status determines which functions are available to you in the grade roster. These options can be different at different CUNY colleges. At SPS, the option you need to select to enter grades is Save but not Submit. You can't change the status to Submit Grades to Registrar until you have entered a grade for every student. Next to Approval Status, there's a Save button. You can save as you go along, but your grades will not be submitted to the registrar until you change the approval status, and then click Save. To enter your grades, you'll want to have the Grade Center of your Blackboard course or the spreadsheet where you've been recording your grades open in another browser window. In the Grade Center of your Blackboard course, be sure that students are listed in alphabetical order by last name and that you can see students' names and their final grades. I like to put the two browser windows side by side and line up the rows of the two windows as well as I can because it makes it easier on my eyes to go back and forth. Using the drop-down menus in the roster grade column of the grade roster in CUNYfirst, select the grade to assign to each student. If a student has officially withdrawn, there won't be a drop-down menu for them, and there will be a W in the official grade column. Once you've entered all the grades, go through and check them at least once. When you're ready to submit the grades, change the approval status in the grade roster action box to Submit Grades to Registrar and click Save. If you don't click on Save after changing the approval status, your grades won't be submitted, so be sure to click Save. After you've submitted the grades, the drop-down menus in the roster grade column will disappear. Once the registrar posts the grades, all the grades in the roster grade column will be copied to the official grade column. If you wish to, you can save a copy of your grade roster by clicking on Printer-Friendly Version on the bottom right of the screen, and then either print it or save it as a PDF file. If you have any questions about this or any other educational technology tools, feel free to contact us here at OFDIT.